I truly want to create.
There's this really weird belief on the internet that once you become rich, you stop being human.
Whose mess is this?
Like the moment your bank account hits a certain number, you're no longer allowed to feel stress, anxiety, doubt, or burnout. You're just supposed to wake up every day grateful, unbothered, and emotionally bulletproof. I mean, every single time a creator with money opens up about their mental health, the internet reacts the exact same way all the time by completely losing its mind.
I just fired something out, bro. There's another guy in the picture, bro. I got the meanest headache, bro. Like,
to the point where the internet is willing to just disregard a creator's feelings all because they got famous or they got some bread in their hands and now they feel like they switched on to them. Like, God forbid a man has a mental breakdown and now the internet, oh well, because you're rich, I can't fuck with you no more. I'm jealous of you, and now because you're having this mental breakdown, I don't want to do this anymore. There's so many people that are struggling way more than you, and that's really sad, man. You're disregarding their own mental health feelings because of your own problems and your own jealousy over that. And it's really sad that the internet does that.
The trash!
But before we get into this, if you enjoy these yap sessions about the internet, then like, subscribe, and comment what you want me to discuss next. All right, now let's get into it.
Okay.
Everyone knows Kai Cenat.
Are you serious?
And the streamer of the year is Kai.
No introduction needed. He's one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. He's changed the platform, and at this point, he's basically the face of modern streaming culture. That also means every single thing that happens in his life is public, whether he wants it to be or not.
How long?
So when Kai stepped away from streaming and said he needed to focus on his mental health,
A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just wanted to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of. And I would love to show you guys what I've been working on for the past few months through my more personal page, which is KC3 Hidden. I am going to go private soon on that page, so whoever gets in, but I just want to let you guys know that sometimes it is important to take care of your mental health, and honestly, it's been getting better. It has, but out of frustration and fear, I just been in my head for some reason. I never had this feeling before, but I want it to be known that I truly want to create. And I don't know if I'm getting mature or I'm just looking things at a broad point of view, but I am so passionate about creating in general. And I'm excited to show you guys what's going on.
people didn't really react with understanding. They reacted with confusion. As I said before, they reacted with constant mean behavior just because he wanted to feel a certain way. Because in their minds, rich streamer equals zero problems, which is insane to me.
Maybe I'm not rich enough to understand why Kai Cenat is struggling with his mental health. Maybe I'm just not in the same echelon as him, and I don't get how a multi-millionaire who gets money from his fans off of subscribers, who just made $5 million off of Mafiathon 3, is struggling with mental health. Maybe I just don't understand what the fuck is going on.
Shut up! What a lot of people really forget or straight up ignore is that Kai Cenat wasn't just dealing with creator burnout. Around the same time, there was this whole rumor circulating around about his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, Gabrielle Gigi Alaya, who allegedly cheated on him.
Bruh.
Now, she came out and denied the fact, saying it wasn't cheating, that it was a breakup she initiated. That part matters, but the internet doesn't really care about the nuance. Once a narrative forms, it runs with it.
For a long ass time, I thought this was gonna be my husband. Like, I genuinely loved the fuck out of him. But I'm single now, and at the end of the day, this shit all over the internet, and my future husband actually sees this shit. Babe, this is a message to my future husband. I am not a cheater. I did not cheat on nobody. I don't cheat on people. I might be a goddamn crybaby ass, emotional ass, what else? What else could I be? Sometimes a mean ass female, but a cheater is never what the fuck I am. I never, man.
To make matters worse, this whole situation turned into a joke online. You had people like 2x Rakai clowning him, saying his girlfriend didn't stick to the plot and didn't follow the canon event. And yeah, people might laugh it off, saying it's harmless internet humor, but imagine dealing with that yourself, while millions of people are watching you. You have fame and fortune and all that, but you can't deal with your own privacy and problems without getting some sort of hate online.
But this nigga is a prime definition of an NPC. I promise you, take all his material shit away, I guarantee you he can't do anything he doing right now. I ain't got nothing that nigga got. It's not even possible for him to have an influence like me. It's not possible. You know why? Because I'm non-GMO, organic, gazer.
That's not just drama, that's pressure, that's embarrassment, and that's your personal life becoming a meme. People love to pretend that creators are immune to this stuff, like it doesn't matter. Everything is just okay for them and their problems don't mean anything to me as a viewer. But breakups hit harder when they're public, not when they're private, because the public puts on a spectacle, like it's entertainment for the viewers. Rumors hit harder when they trend, and jokes hit harder when they're non-stop. You just take a look at Dream, for example. His face reveal was trending for weeks. People would non-stop talk about him. He was on the news, man. He was on every media site. Keemstar wouldn't stop talking to him.
The people trying to leak my face, trying to find out what I look like, there's too many. It's a little, just a tiny bit too much.
Like, Twitter just blew up around his name. Everything about him was dragged through the mud. And he had to take down a few videos just because of his face reveal. You know, that hurts, man. That hurts when so many people, millions of people are clowning you, calling you names and all that stuff because of one face reveal.
Oh my God.
Now you stack all of that hatred on top of insane expectations, constant content demand, fear falling off, and millions of people waiting for you to step up and mess up. Yeah, that'll mess with anyone's head. I didn't mean anyone, even you.
I don't like where this is going.
So when Kai talked about being scared to pursue certain goals, being in his head and feeling pressure, it wasn't even coming out of nowhere. This stuff really came out for Kai after he filmed Mafiathon 3, but it's the crowd that he hangs around. I mean, all the creators and streamers that he hangs around are just, and they're just like the viewers, man. They constantly want to make problems. 2X for Kai, Ray, they're all perfect examples of this same trend happening.
Yeah, bitch, cry. Bitch, your life is fucking over. Pussy, what's wrong with you? Don't you ever in your fucking life play with my fucking mans like that. Pussy, yeah, I don't give a fuck. And guess what, my nigga? And guess the fuck what? Guess what? That just shows. And that made me almost break up my girlfriend. I'm like, Brady, my broke ass. Like, bro, that nigga gave you fucking everything. How the fuck do you even, how do you
legitimately embody the audience that Kai has created has built for years? And it's really sad that it's actually coming back at him. It's hitting him harder than he had realized. He's built these kind of fans, these people. I mean, especially look at the New York event when people rushed him and bum rushed him through New York because of his meetup, his meet and greet in New York. It was crazy. People were getting arrested and stuff. Cops had to calm everything down, use pepper spray and all that. That's not a normal audience, man. That's not a chill audience. That's a ruthless, unpredictable audience. Obviously, of course, the same response is being thrown around. It's predictable. How can he struggle mentally? He's rich. He has no reason to feel this way. He's got no problems because he's got money, he's got fame, he's got all of these other things. Bro, which is the laziest argument on the internet. I mean, come on. Money solves money problems. Nobody's denying that. But money cannot stop a heartbreak. Money can't remove fear. Money can't prevent burnout or magically give you emotional clarity or anything like that. If anything, money and fame just makes everything louder.
You know how many niggas probably subscribe to him right now that's struggling with their mental health? I hate this nigga so much, bro. Like, I didn't have no reason to hate this nigga before. I used to fuck with Kai. But this is crazy as fuck, dude. And y'all are defending him. Y'all are like, yo, Kai, we hope you feel better, bro. We're here for you. Nigga, he ain't here for y'all.
Fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Back the fuck up. If I knock the fuck out you.
Especially if you've built the kind of fan base that Kai Cenat has built. He's built a greedy, constantly wants entertainment kind of fan base where they just don't care about the creator, rather they just care about the content that they make.
Some rumors going around that Kai Cenat's girlfriend, Gigi, is cheating on him with NBA YoungBoy via DJ Academics on his live stream. Here's the thing, chat. This is not true. I just want to tell y'all this, man. I know all y'all be loving Kai and whatever, and this is why I realized, like, me and Kai, we've talked, not recently, but like we've talked multiple times, just offline and shit like that. Man, when y'all love a nigga, y'all be just attacking other motherfuckers no matter what. Bro, how I get caught up in the group chat? This is the first thing, and this is when I realized, I keep telling y'all this one thing I always say, it's better to be liked than to be right. Bro, how y'all read a headline that says, academics reported that Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him with YoungBoy, and I said it on a live stream that I stream to 15,000 people every night. 15,000 people. And there's not one video clip of me saying this.
Hey, let's talk.
And people are running with it.
And then we go back to the same school argument every single time. People bring it up like it's some kind of gotcha moment. Even though they don't actually care about the school, they just want to see something thrown at them. Building a school isn't instant, of course. This isn't some kind of Minecraft creative mode where you can build whatever you want that fast, instantly. There's land, permits, approval, construction, staffing, accreditation, stuff that takes years, even when you have money. And let's be honest, when the school finally exists, the goalpost is just going to be moving again. People are just going to move on to the next issue, the next problem, because they aren't satisfied. They won't be satisfied because that's the kind of audience that he's cultivated and he's built.
I'm not against a grown man trying to better himself in life and learn how to read and do all this other stuff, even though learning how to read at 24 is a little crazy, but at the same time, I understand that, I get it, bro. But one thing I don't want bro to do is lose who he was, bro. Like, still be Kai Cenat that gets 30, that's from the Bronx, that do, you know what I'm saying? I don't want him to be so serious out and change his personality so much that, like, he's just, I don't know, he give off weird vibes and energy like he's been giving off lately, but he's also going through a breakup, so I kind of understand that. Bro in the room propping up the camera, listening to Frank Ocean about to cry, I feel you. But one thing I did see was crazy, there was a crazy comment that really stuck with me was, bro is trying to distract us from building that school in Nigeria. Now, I don't want to accuse him of that because that is a crazy thing to accuse somebody of, but it's very fair because where is the school? Like, I don't know how long it takes to build a school. I don't have no money to build a school. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how it go. But where is the school? Why didn't DDG go take us to see the site when he was in Nigeria? Because I know Kai Cenat said 15% of that revenue from Mafia-thon 3 was going to the schools in Nigeria. Then on top of that, he said he's already in the process of building a school. So why haven't no Nigerian streamers going to the site? Like, I feel like that would be good content, right? Go to the site where Kai Cenat is building a school in Nigeria and show us around. Get as much footage as you can. DDG, like I said, why didn't you go and use in Nigeria? You feel me? Like, what if this all is a distraction, a big distraction from us to stop asking him about the school? Like, what if he's not trying to stream because he's tired of answering the questions and he's hoping, after going through all this and doing the whole rebrand and making clothes and everything, what if he's hoping that just gets him out of the Nigeria school? You feel me? Like, that was a crazy comment to see.
What's really happening here is just simple projection. A lot of people think if I had his money, my life would be perfect. My life would be beautiful. My life would be amazing. So you assume it must be the same for him. But that just means their problems are just money-based.
You're broke!
Now, not that his don't exist. Different lives come with different pressures. That shouldn't be hard to understand. But it seems that the internet always takes everything to the next level.
Maybe I'm stupid. Or maybe this motherfucker is looking for sympathy for y'all.
And we see this countless of times of how this story ends. When creators feel like they're not allowed to be human. We've watched people spiral out of control. We've watched warning signs get mocked. We've watched honesty turn to ridicule. So when Kai opens up, especially to his audience and even imperfectly, that shouldn't be just a punchline. It should be taken seriously.
The cat in the hat, one. KC3, I love you, Daddy. Don't talk back, KC3. I sat there with a Sally. We sat there with two. And I said, how I wish we had something to do.
At the end of the day, this whole situation says way more about the internet than it does about Kai. We've somehow reached a point where being honest about stress is seen as weakness, where opening up is treated like entitlement, and where empathy disappears the moment someone has more money than us. And that's backwards.
I know at times, usually I'm able to handle a lot of stuff by myself and find ways through it. But I just needed some advice on just pursuing life and goals that I have to like try to find the confidence and the real commitment to pursue them. Because usually at the times I've achieved so much and I've been able to knock down goals I always wanted to do, and my mindset in my head, it's just like a lot of self-doubt. I'm not even depressed. I'm not sad. It's just for some reason I'm having like a lot of self-doubt because it's out of fear of stepping back from what I'm primarily known for, which is content creation.
You can clown the rumors, you can meme the breakup, you can joke about the kin events or whatever you want to say. But that doesn't change the fact that the reality that millions of people are watching one person go through pressure most of us will never experience and then demanding he handle it perfectly.
I'm doing good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing good. I've been able to keep myself really, really busy to focus on, bettering myself, my health, my reading, and sewing, and it's been good. I just feel good that I'm becoming, a better person within myself, As bad as I want to stream and shit like that, I know that I have to do it when I'm ready, and I really enjoy what I'm doing right now. I'm almost due it. My first book that I've read publicly, I've read 3 books, but it's the one I've read out loud and stuff. So I'm doing good, and I just want to tell you guys that you guys can do the same thing. I hope you guys, as 2026 is doing really well, and yeah, man, I really appreciate everybody.
Internet needs to get off this man's meat, man. I swear to God, they're beating it to him, man. They always try to hit him, man. They always try to hit him. That dude cracks one bit, and they had to pounce. They had to pounce, man. Kai doesn't owe anyone a piece of his strength or performance of his strength. He's allowed to step back. He's allowed to be unsure. He's allowed to feel overwhelmed without having to justify with some bank statements or accomplishments.
I just want to let you guys know that sometimes it is important to take care of your mental health, and honestly, it's been getting better. It has, but out of frustration and fear, I just been in my head for some reason. I never had this feeling before, but I want it to be known that I truly want to create.
Because once we decide certain people aren't allowed to feel struggle or to be in some kind of pain, we're not holding them accountable. We're just stripping them of their humanity. That mindset never really ends well. If you want to check out something way different but still kind of crazy, go watch my last video on Clavicular and the Cybertruck incident. It's going to be on the left-hand side of your screen. Click it right now. That situation blew up for a reason, and the reaction, yeah, it was something. My man almost ended someone's life, and he had no reaction whatsoever. Other than that, appreciate you guys for listening. Love y'all.